Another fabulous episode of Tea with Teapot, and today is very different because we have royalty in the building. Please put your hands together for the Princess of Africa. How fun now?
I'm fine.
How was it coming here? Hope so you're not stressed.
No.
Because I really don't want to stress the princess. Okay, let's get into it, but let's quickly sip some Lipton because we have to spill the tea. Okay, let me pour for Princess. So don't do.
Yes, okay.
Princess don't do too many tea.
No, not really. I think more of fruit juice and stuff.
Yes, but Lipton
yeah.
is also good. So
It's
it's good to clear your system. Yeah. Cheers to a fabulous conversation. Let's go. So who would you say James Brown really is? Because you came into limelight in 2018 when your video went viral after the arrest. They didn't cut me. Since then, you've gone on to become a social media sensation. You're literally a star now.
Thank you
but
so much.
Behind all of this, who would you say James Obialo is? I want you to honestly just share. I know you have said this in so many places, but this is different, trust me.
It is. So basically, James Brown is one. Before James Brown became James Brown was once a pepper seller. I like saying this not because I want to like shame myself. I want you to understand that no matter what situation you are out there, you can make it.
Yeah.
I was once a houseboy. I was once broken family now, divorce, affected by all this stuff like that. You get, so I had to hustle by myself.
Okay.
Everything I am today, everything I built, I did it by myself with my God. I mean, there's nobody. I can beat my chest down. Nobody helped me. Because they can see. Even if I even share my story, nobody give a fuck actually.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So nobody actually helped me. So I'm a survivor. I mean, this earth or this world or this I won't say Nigeria, it's just the earth naturally. Yeah. Things come true at you, depending on how you handle those things. You get what I'm saying? So I've been insulted, I've been harassed, I've been set up, I've been beaten just because of my personality. And funny enough, before I became Didn't Cut Me, I wasn't this feminine. All I did was I was a church boy. Really? Yes, like I'm a chorister. My dad is a pastor. That one I posted is a pastor. Funny enough. My dad is a pastor. I'm a chorister. I'm even a assistant chorister. Like I started the head choir. So what I did was I sing, give my life to Christ and all those, drama. But I've never tapped into my personality because I was scared for the, discrimination, insult and stuff like that. So most of the times I stay at home, just look good, look at the mirror and then put it off. That's it. I don't even do take video or pictures. You get what I'm saying? So this has been like my hidden imagination dying in silence in my body. You get what I'm saying? So they didn't cut me, the overall thing. Just, you know what? Fuck it.
You speak about being a survivor or survivor. You were in prison for a month.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, I don't feel that prison is just the tips of the ice block. Okay. Now, let me now gist you. When my auntie threw me out of the house, that was where the suffer started. You know, when you grew up with your family, you're being loved, you're being taken care of, and everything is rosy, and you're like, okay, girl, I'm okay, that kind of thing. And then one day, your auntie's husband say you can't stay in the house again. Your auntie has to choose either you or choose his husband. Obviously, you're Nigeria, we have to choose our husband. So I was trying to do that at 16. I was in SS2. I had to cut off the old school thing, go out there and hustle. Now, hustling in a different perspective of life. I see toaster, both man and woman. People are saying you are gay, you are this, you are that. That time, go. Now they carry the matter for head. Because at that moment, nobody knew me, yeah? I was feminine. I am a victim. I was 16 years old. Do you know how many people have actually approached me that just because someone to help me, they have to do some certain things. I have to say no several times and I have to go back to the streets. You know that my two markets? That my two, my two now. I've slept on average 2 times. When life undo me, big. People say everything is rosy, shiny, my dear. You don't know the story. You want to become me. Don't pray to become me. Pray to become better than me. That's why I'm not scared of competition because nobody can be me. Like, that's how you see me. I show up my friends freely. Either cross dresser, I don't care. Because I have one thing, I know one thing about myself. Nobody can be James Brown. Nobody can sleep under the bridge I sleep in. Nobody can carry the pure water I have to carry. Go and give you shukura and money back. Nobody can do that. Nobody can stay at Ojelegba to carry pepper. Lay pepper down. Nobody can do it. And still come up and say it in public. No. Other people will form a lie to the call. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I love myself. And that's why I say I'm a survivor. Then the prisoner entered.
Let's quickly sip some Lipton because we have to spill the tea. Cheers to a fabulous conversation. Yeah, and thank you, Lipton, for keeping it refreshed and allowing us experience human connection. So you're living with your aunt at 16. Was she?
Yeah, I moved in when I was 8 years old. Yeah.
Okay, so you moved in with your auntie at 8.
Yeah.
And you started living with your auntie. Was your auntie married by the time you
yeah, she's married, but she hasn't given birth. So at that time, there was this love showering. There was this, oh my God, my niece, my nephew. Actually, I see myself as a girl, so my nephew, this is love. I was so happy. For the first time in my life, I actually had a home, like a family, not the one that they always fight everything, misunderstanding and everything. So it was very fun, very, very fun. So after 1 year, she had pregnant and Rebecca come. Then David came. Then Jonathan came. I actually train all these children. I back them. Funny enough, after breastfeeding children, I can't give them my finger. And I know children like sucking fingers, and it's dirty. So I don't give them my. Stop. Actually,
so you're nursing the children.
I actually love nursing children. I told myself I wanted to get a child. I told myself, and I will.
Should.
I damn love children. So I have last boy in our family, and his name is Jerry Brown. Obviously, anybody that comes through me has to be Brown. That's my own son name.
I love it.
You guys.
So you at 8 moved in with your auntie.
Yeah.
Who at the time loved you.
Yeah. Was showing me all kind of love and everything.
Yeah. So she had kids. So when she had kids, the dynamics changed.
Yes. I became from the prince to the houseboy instantly. Ooh. There wasn't like there was just boom. It's like I dropped down to the bottom. It was so painful. Yeah. Then I didn't understood. You guys. But as time goes on, I knew that my mom and my aunt had a misunderstanding. My aunt wanted my mom to actually take really care of me because she believed a child should be taken care of. Don't know what they'll become in future. That my aunt actually believed though. Funny enough. She believed this thing now. She's a reverend though. No, don't puke. Don't puke. You get what I'm saying? She believed all those things and she told me that she wanted my mom to really be serious. Because my mom, she wasn't serious with children. But now she is. She told herself, I don't know what she's doing. It's been 10 years I say her last though.
Sorry, why?
We don't talk. Okay, I've never stayed with my... I managed and stayed with my mom for 1 year. That was when I was... only my mom was not together. When I was 6 to 7. Then I stayed with her. That was on a miserable life. My life was miserable. I was the most quiet person in class.
Why?
She played with my mentality. She doesn't like to have family. She called me gay, called me soft names.
What age were you?
I was just 6 to 7, yeah.
So by 6 to 7, your mommy was already giving
me all those stuff already, all those aids, all those, don't call me my mom, don't call me mommy, call me Auntie Christy, call me all those settings.
Was she young?
She was.
How old
so
was
she had, according to her, she had the child around 20. So she wasn't prepared for it. Yeah. It wasn't her fault, but why put it on me? Let me say, open your this to me, they put points. No, it's not my fault. That's why I told every youth out there. No, this is going to be like a straight advice. If you're not ready for a relationship, do not get into it. If you don't need to get the child, use condom. Sorry, panics me. Use the fucking damn condom. Don't come here complaining. Fuck it. If you enter my DM to beg me for money about your child you give birth to out of wedlock, bitch, I won't reply you. I won't because that child will actually suffer for it, funny enough. Yeah. I can't imagine what you're putting that child to. That's what I'm telling myself in the future. If I had money, I actually have money. I have a particular organization, which is one empire. I want to adopt children.
Well, that's amazing.
I really, I want to go to the streets and I want to pick children. So you guys see James and picking people. I am actually going to do that in future. So do not be, don't be surprised. I love it because I wish someone picked me up. I wouldn't have, I would have sound education. I won't have confused life. Yes, it kind of helped me in a way. I'm unbreakable emotionally, but I don't have feelings that much. I don't know how to put it. I have feelings. I love, but there's nothing you can tell me that can actually penetrate it. Even real life. My friends tell me something okay.
Wow.
It doesn't work at all. My feelings is just, you know how vampires teach off their emotions. It's funny, but it's real sometimes.
Do you think it's because of the things you have been through?
My dear, it is. Is it from my auntie side? Not my auntie. When I was in my auntie was constantly insulting me. I was born by mistake. from 8 years old down to 16 years. Like, it's something that she does every time. If I don't watch the play, I didn't watch it well, she'll beat me. Until she bites my height now. She beat my height was okay. Latches has covered it actually.
She beat your
with artist high. No, this is the first time I'm saying it in interview. Yes, this is the first time I think.
Your auntie puts you down.
Yes.
And beats your
No,
eye.
what happened was, so they have Jericho advice. So now she's a very big woman. She's a trader. She had like 3 shops in Banjo Market. Now she had like she sell like bag of rice, 10, 20 in a day. We sell. We are blessed. God bless us. Yeah. So now she's so detailed about everything. And she's straight. She doesn't take shits. I got that character from her. I'm always straight too. So one thing about her was that same day there was rain. Rain was falling. It was falling. Everything was flooded. Everything was upside down. Now Ajegule did now normal thing.
So these guys were living in Ajegule.
Yeah. So the shop was Ajegule. She was living in Surulere. So I can move from Ajegule to Surulere every month now and then. Like, you know, you get what I'm saying? Because she grew up in Ajegule. So she kind of know their hand in that place. So she told me she'll carry her children with the rice inside the nylon with our children pipers, all those rubbish children stuff inside the nylon. Then I carry Rebecca. I back Jonathan. Jonathan is the last born. Then I carry David. David is most
You backed?
No, I back baby for a living. Okay, I love backing.
So at the time, you were like their senior sister or brother.
Yes. So right? I back them.
So you back them, take care of them.
Yeah, I woke up around 3. Like now, even.
So what was the age difference at the time between you and the children?
Oh God, massive.
Okay, so you're already like in your teens.
They born them in my head now.
Okay.
Do you get what I'm saying? So I was just one taking care of the whole thing. So I backed those children. I think I was 12 when she bit my eyes. You guess. So I backed them, carried the children, everything, you know. Let's go. There was no classified thing. There was Marwa. So you shut Marwa down to Orile, I pay. But there's this there's overhead bridge where you have to like come down from Orile to Marwa, you have to like cross and everything. It was a little stressful because that place is a speeding bullet from road. You guess. So I have to like pack them. Nobody helped me to that side. Then at that time, I was 12. I don't even know. I can't remember the years. I don't know. I was 12. I don't know the years. But I know it was that time they were trying to make all those gutter. The government were just trying to like build those gutter that, you know. So I was trying to pass through those gutter with my 3 siblings and the nylon bag. And the ring was falling. I'd be falling than anyone. You get what I'm saying? So at that moment, what was going to my head that, oh God, I should not fall. Because if I fall down, I was scared if each of them would get injured. I wasn't even scared about me or about her. Just two children. These are children, you get what I'm saying? So we crossed. So we went to cross the second one. Then David is always the shaking one. It's the one that is always the annoying.
The one that's on your back?
No, the one that I'm holding. Wanted to like, it's always just try. Then everybody just fall. With the one, thank God I have to use my hand to, if not God, that would have talked on that story entirely. Then Rebecca run and everything. So the lion soak inside the gutter. Like big time. And I know I was in trouble already. But I never knew the trouble was that extended. I just thought it's something I would explain and he would slap me and would beat me and insult me. And I'm used to it, you get what I'm saying? So it didn't happen that way. I went home. It was on a Saturday night evening. So Sunday morning, I think our plan was to cook it in the morning so can eat to church. She doesn't like outside food at all. So she told me to boil the rice. When she came out, I said, I'm sorry, the rice cannot be boiled because that's lost. Like that. I threw the rice.
So you not tell her the night before you arrived?
She came back around 12.
Okay.
So I first sleep. And even we don't have time to talk about those things.
Yeah.
There's stew, there's everything, but we didn't have time to talk about the rice because it was small. And she didn't give a fuck. She was busy with her husband. Yeah, so I just crossed to the other side and then we talk. And then the next month she was like, I should boil the rice for the stew for us to like eat and go to church. And I had to explain to her. She was like, kind of lies that like the lie was too petty. I'm like, if I want to lie, I mean, there's a weakness. Rebecca was 5'6". Rebecca knew a lie right from left. Rebecca said the rice fell down. She even showed where she had mark. My auntie says a lie. That I cooked the rice. That I should show him the rice that fence I got her. I was like, since I cannot get the rice in the gutter, but I can get you clothes that fence I got her. Isn't it? I bought the clothes because I haven't washed it yet. She didn't realize that I cooked the rice and I washed the pot.
Why would you want to cook and eat the rice alone?
God, I don't know. I mean, I was trying to. You know, at that moment, you know you are so right. Then you know to defend yourself at all costs. You don't care if your life goes with it. I was ready to defend myself. Because I knew she would beat me. So I was ready to, even though she beat me, I said, make I say, make sure I say, no be lie.
You see how she always beats you?
Actually, if you see on my back, I've never showed that on social media. Yeah. Maybe in future, not now. I have like all marks in my back and my body and everything. So she was beating me back to back. And like, I tried pushing her. I felt like I actually pushed her because I was so tired. You know, you have been the same method. You are like, I'm exhausted. Like, I am exhausted.
You're
really.
tired, yeah.
And then like, pushed her. I'm like, I'm not tired. I'm tired. They say, hey, I want to beat her. I need her and start begging. Then she moved in and started, beating me. Then she bites my lap. After biting my lap, I kind of like pull her hair. Then she shouts, Taymesan. I was 12.
Right.
So it's normal thing for me to self-defense. When I started getting beaten from 8 years to 12 years.
So you were used to this cycle.
I'm tired.
Yeah.
I'm exhausted. I said to God, I'm even exhausted talking about it.
Yeah.
So she like, the next day she shot. She pushed me on the bed. Then she grabbed me. Then she was like, we're like struggling in my side. Then she just put her face, boom, in my eye. She bites that eye really good. It's not a funny matter. Actually, it's very painful. Funny.
No, but so wait, it doesn't make sense. Your aunt at 12,
my mommy elder sister.
Yes,
her name is Tayo. Let's just cast her.
Tayo at 12 held you and beat your eyelid, like your eyes.
She did. She did bite my eye. Now, what at that moment, she didn't give a fuck. I was bleeding out. I thought I even lost my sight. Then she took me to the hospital, blah, blah, blah. The whole thing went down and she came and she said, sorry, it was a mistake, blah, blah, blah.
And that's it.
Yeah, for like 2 months I couldn't see. Now, why do you think I hate my mother so much? Do you remember I didn't say anything about it?
Your mother didn't say anything about it?
Like nothing.
Your father, uncle?
Okay, my father was devastated. He was in South Africa. My father is a doctor, so he's doing all the stupid research he does all the time. So he wanted to come around. He wanted to so scatter the whole thing. So my grandmother told him to calm down.
Okay, let's quickly sip some Lipton because we have to spill the tea. Cheers to a fabulous conversation. Yeah, thank you, Lipton, for keeping it refreshed and allowing us experience human connection. Why did the husband decide to chase you out of the house?
The thing is that, the husband have never liked me from day one. Fornication about one thing. That man, the fuck die. Sorry! Like, no, I need to say it. Mr. Diary, if that's okay, I'm going to be casting this opinion. I don't
Please, James!
I hate this man with passion. In case he's watching, I hate you. This man is one of the demons besides my auntie.
About his trying to heal on the show, please.
The only way I can talk about if I don't talk about it, I won't heal.
It's fine. Okay.
Funny enough. I've never talked about it, even with my own page. Yeah. To tell you that I don't give it. Like, I put them in the box. Now I just feel like, let me just say it. It doesn't give a fuck. My auntie husband, Dari Fatoke, he is a pastor. CAC. Do you know me a CAC? I'm sorry if you are a CAC member. I just like it so much. Now, this man, I caught him 2-3 times fucking. So I caught him at the age of 10, 11, 12. I mean, I can't count how many years. I just keep cutting him. I can't count it again. At some point, if he's preaching in the church, all I do is laugh. Because I was possessed. They said I was possessed.
Oh, now you say you did possessed.
Yes. No, it's not him. Everybody think I was possessed. You know when you know someone did a fuck and is married with your auntie. And you come out from, I used to come out from school early because I have to pick my Sims junior ones. By the time I come back, I open the door, boom. Bah.
I'm like, what's going on here?
I'm young. I've never watched porn at that time. You get, like, I've never watched those things at that time. So I'm like, the first time I saw it, I was turning me. Because I wasn't expecting to see such a thing.
Yeah.
I was too young. And again, how would I tell my auntie? And I love my, like, the fact that we are fighting, my auntie will still talk, like, we still sit down and gist. That was our family. He beats me. When he's in good mood, he call me and we laugh. And like, he would teach me maths. I'm actually terrible in maths, but now I'm good. He teach me maths and everything. But English, I'm actually good. I don't know how I'm good. You guys. But like, I caught him first time. And later, he come to me and tell me, James, please don't tell. Give me like 2,000 naira at that time.
So you already collected bribe.
It's not about, see, I can't. Funny enough, second time I told my aunt, my aunt didn't believe. He thought I was trying to break the family.
After you collected the first bribe.
I had that first bribe. I don't want to see. He told me if I don't collect the money, he will look for something to make me out of the house. Yes, now he blackmailed me also. I mean, I don't know where to go to. I don't even think I have options. So I say, well, no problem. None of my business.
So when did you not finally tell your auntie? When did you not finally tell your auntie?
Okay, the second one. And that woman, I don't like the auntie. I don't like the auntie. That auntie is a Sunday school teacher. He's so wicked.
That's why you don't kill me.
So he came back and they did it. They don't have to pray. Funny enough, when they both came into my room, into the room,
yeah,
and I left them in the house. So in the man, I didn't ask the man. They said they want to pray. I said, okay. In my mind, like, I didn't ask this man any question now. Why are you telling me they want to pray? And I went to go and bring my siblings. So I left my siblings downstairs to quickly come upstairs and know that someone come and interrupt the first lesson is the teacher. You get, I don't know. So I came upstairs and I should wait because I knew that this man only God knows what he's doing upstairs. I went and checked. So the check-in, I just saw, boom. Again. They were even done this time around. I just saw a bunch of nakedness.
Wow.
You get, so
that happened.
It happened. So he couldn't bribe me because his children were there already downstairs. They were coming upstairs already. So, oh, hi, daddy. How is this? And I just so by the time he was coming back home, my auntie was at home. So there's always someone distracting our one-on-one talk. And then I already tell my auntie. My auntie don't believe him. My auntie was going to tell his husband. That was when the demon now started working against me.
So he had it out for you. From the beginning.
There was a time he brought his stepson because he has his son one time, age mates of mine. That one I came. That one, he said that one will be doing everything I'm doing, so I should be going. Manti said, no, he doesn't trust that one, he trusts me. Manti said, this is my reverend son. He can as well kill me so that one can come back to the house. You get, so he doesn't trust.
Did your auntie protest you leaving the house?
No, Manti doesn't. Manti is more about family. Manti is the kind of person that if you're not from our blood, she doesn't trust you with things. So she doesn't trust anybody coming from outside.
When he was trying to throw you out of the house, did your auntie try to stop him?
No, he tried. He begged. He did everything. But he told him that either you choose him or you choose me.
Wow.
And obviously, but they're not together again today. Praise the Lord. I told my auntie, I said, bitch. I said, bitch. I told you, this man was a no good for area. I told you. It was no go.
So when you left the house, where did you go to?
Oh, life moved me.
Did you go back to your dad's house or your granny's house?
Dad's house. The thing is that dad's house, my dad's not close to his family, so I couldn't go back to them. Okay. So I just move on. I met a friend on Facebook. I started from there, so I slept. I got to know how I survived.
You left your auntie's house and you moved into a friend.
No, they threw me out of the house. So shall you left. They look at I'm a bad boy.
Sorry.
They threw me out of your house.
You out of the house. You went to stay with your friend. And they didn't reach out to you to say, oh, are you okay? Where
the time my auntie reached out to me, I think it was kind of being remorseful. But that time I was gone already. Like, I was gotten to a peak. After 3 to 6 months, they went to like tell me back, call me back and everything. There was no, actually, they called me back after 1 month to come back. Now, but how would I put it? The terms and condition has changed. There's no school applied any longer. So that's why I lose. I say, okay, no problem. Since there's no school here, there's no school anywhere. Let me just hustle my hustle.
Okay, so let's go to the streets.
Yeah.
So when you were now 16 and on the streets, right? So you had to work.
Yeah, I work.
Whilst you were staying with your friend. Where were you staying at the time?
I was staying at Mushin, one of my friends.
So you moved with one of your friends in Mushin.
Yeah.
And you've always been a feminist, right?
I have.
Tell me about how that affected your life growing up. Being a feminist boy.
Being a feminist in a place where a bunch of touts are, it was hard. Consistent beating, consistent do like a man. I had to be like a man by 4 at some point. You get.
Did you ever become manly?
Yeah. I even joined I kind of joined the Agbero gang for like a month to see if I would change, but that wasn't my calling. My calling was, hey, queen. Wait. Are you saying that? Okay, because you needed to Mando, yeah.
You not started moving with
society,
some bad boys.
Exactly. But it wasn't working. So I had to leave the place. I moved to Igondo.
Okay.
I moved to one of my dad's friends' place. From there, that's how I started moving.
Tell me about the nights that you were arrested.
Oh, that night was a movie.
Wait, you had gone to a party to dance.
I went to a party to dance and to catch on fun because my dad was shaping my life for me.
Oh, by the time that you were arrested,
I was with my dad already.
How old were you then?
Okay, I started living around 17. So 17, I was back already.
Okay.
17, 18. At some point, I felt like I should have listened to my dad. My dad was so against me going to that party. He warned me like 100 times, don't go.
Okay, so that night you were at a party and the police came, rounded you guys up.
Yeah, they just came, they said they had the information about the initiation of gay. And
Initiation?
what about gay? Don't initiate people in gay. It's not a juju thing. The personality, it's a lifestyle. It's someone's life. As in,
it's who they are.
How can you initiate someone into something that's God, and because I know my rights as a healthcare worker. Damn, part of our chain is knowing your rights, how to fight for your rights. So I knew my rights. I knew what to say. I know, even though everything was a blunder, but I knew what I was saying.
Did you think that night was going to escalate? Do you think that they were?
I knew.
We're going to escalate
do you know
to the
why?
point where it got to TV.
Do you know those, before that year, there was a year they packed people too. A year before that, they packed. Those people were most of them my clients. Personal clients. So I knew it would escalate. So I was using my connection, trying to pull it down. But they're like, you don't want to hear your side. Because they knew they from how this, my ID card was there, everything was there. How they see me, and get connect. I don't come like that. I just store everything, connection. They say, how much do you want? My dad was like, how much do you want? Be my child. They say, no. Then they lock the police station gate. But God wanted to bless me. God said they should lock me there. Let me suffer the suffer.
Because if this had not happened,
I would have
not been here.
So I really give a praises to God. And
so wait. So when they arrested you, they were not parading you guys.
Yeah, they just pack all of us inside downfall.
So immediately people came to interview you guys.
No, let me just you. They pack us from there to the police station. From the police station back to the scene just to check some things.
Wow.
From the thing, they take us to SAS office. From SAS office back to police station again.
How did you feel when all of that was happening?
Exhausted. I don't know what to say. I'm just tired.
From those small party where you go.
And for the 2 years, I've not been to party.
When the media people came after all the taking you back and forth, right?
So that goes to Ikeja. Okay. Police station. That place
to parade you guys.
To parade that, they not put us down. Not caught the DPO. I think the silence was too much. To me, just like a charade. Bunch of rubbish. Then I was saying everything in that can't call it in the point. I said, this is not rubbish you do for us. Shut up! What do you know? I said, we were just, no, the case and insulting me like, you guys don't know anything because I know what you guys are passing through. I'm there, but and I told everybody before I went to that. I say, I will talk. They say, no talk. You over talk. You will come out. Yes. They change it for me. They start to not talk. Just never in your life talk. Don't talk. I know you go talk. You know you're right. She won. Now we reach this level. You know that.
The rest of the 46, because you guys were 46, right?
Yeah.
So the rest of
47. I'm the 47.
Okay, the 47th.
Why they don't count 47 again? Because me, I survived. I became a star. So my daughter will say, I'm a star. Some people say I'm a star. So I became a star. So they don't count me for traffic. Okay, I'm saying.
Stop. Wait. So the rest of the 46 or 47 people were saying that you shouldn't talk, so you not Kuba them. But you knew your rights.
No, I knew what I was going to say. So I knew I was going to talk.
Let's quickly sip some Lipton because we have to spill the tea. Cheers to a fabulous conversation. Yeah, thank you, Lipton, for keeping it refreshed and allowing us experience human connection. Okay, so you're trolled every other day. You wake up to trolling. You're posted on the blogs. They're trolling you, but you almost have 1 million followers. What is it about Nigerians that? I mean, they're insulting you. I would assume that nobody will follow you. They will leave you alone.
How am I supposed to know?
But they keep following you. Like, what happens? Like,
I give them a content that nobody will ever give them in this country. Is that what you're doing? Kakakuku.
Energy.
Nobody can. See, the thing is that nobody can be James Brown. I can never be anybody. Nobody can never be me. So people giving improvement like you say, you're looking at bitch. What I'm bringing to your phone this year,
energy.
You cannot even withhold it. No. When you are so sure, me that was sure from prison to this estate. Now one person go and look me down. Come on, she be now. Now, baby people they reach out to me. Now Kim Kardashian go to sit down with. I know what I'm looking at. I know my destiny. It's like I am so sure of my destiny. Like
why? I've asked you like 1 million times. Why?
God! It's a calling. I think I am just like a revelation on this one. I'm not a star. I see myself as a legend. Have you seen me call myself a star? No, funny, check it. Have you ever seen James Brown call himself a star? I'm a legend. Nobody in this Nigeria, before I was born or after I was born, I've stand up to police and said they didn't cut me. I'm the first of my kind. Everything I've been doing, I'm the first of my kind. If you think I copy somebody, bitch, you're miscalculating. I am not copying anybody. No person have ever called himself princess. Instead of doing big boy shit, big girl shit, spray money, I show you royalty. I show you that I'm from a royal family.
Go! This is
I walk into events. I don't want go to look for attention. Attention comes coming knocking at the door. So what do you think I'm saying? So I can't compete with you because you know why? I'm a royal blood. You're just a commoner.
You are the princess.
Exactly.
You are royalty.
I'm royal. That's why most time I don't stress it. Wow. You know when you are blessed, there's no need of making noise.
What are your plans for the future though?
I can't release my fine. Nothing's coming.
Well, give us something where the legends will be up to. Next
one,
one,
we're giving you guys comedy. Yeah, we're giving you guys reality. We're giving you guys foreign. But don't worry.
Will you have a reality show in the near future?
You say what?
Will you have a reality show in the near future?
I'm thinking of. I don't know.
I think that you to do well. Anyway, that's just a suggestion. I will come now. Do you not come on my show? I will support you now.
My God.
Thank you so much for coming on my show. And I really wish you the best in your future endeavors. Shout out to Lipson for refreshing this amazing show.